One more is all the Valley needs. Tennis indoors Naya, and once again, game number 4. RRQ Akira. It's time for them to equalize, or it's time for the Valley to take this series and knock another champion out.
Just one more. That's what the Valley is asking for, and it's up to how to perform in this particular game. King will be starting at the purple, Mobazane starting at the orange. Mobazane going back to the Fredrin, something that he's very comfortable with. Another thing that I also would like to talk about is that the mid lane matchup, there's a lot of wave clear right there, and Hoon technically has a big power spike right now, could try to shove against RRQ Akira.
Even went for the purifier, knowing that there's a lot of like crowd control coming out from RRQ Brazil, knowing that if you Takashi dives you want to go for the purifier so that you can get out. One thing that is the focus now for RRQ Akira is that they have great early game if they use their composition correctly. Harith is can be activated much earlier than the Claude. And you also have the Martis. How good is King? Is he gonna play the sustain game, or is he going for the aggression with the damage output? We'll find out. So far though, the Valley, 50%. That's high actually.
That is very high, right?
Yeah.
And for RRQ Akira, this is something that we have come to know about them. They're very passive early on. They like to actually avoid these team fights, just going in for a bit of poke and then maneuvering around the neutral objective. So the different styles at play here. The Valley have been a bit more successful with their style, and I think overall, teams who prioritize kills have been, finding more success here at M4.
Yeah. It's all about the burst, it's all about the kills, it's all about the bloodbath. But this time, the Valley, they will just have to wait for their ultimates once again. I think that now that they're doing what RRQ Brazil has been doing, give ultimate to Hoon, give ultimate to Super Shark.
Well, both of them are doing this right now. You can see it. There you go. Hoon gets spotted. Peekaboo, Sagan finds him, Takashi gets level 4, and Mobazane is actually going to be the first one on the turtle, resetting it really well for his team, just to get a bit more pressure down before they go for it. But RRQ, with a proper response too, they clear out the waves, and now it's 50-50 around the turtle.
Yeah, but no, Super Shark flicker forward with the wild charge at the same time. That was going to be first blood given over to the side of the Valley as well. Lewis stuck in a very awkward place, flickers all the way out to safety. King will have to get on the way. The turtle will definitely go into the side of the Valley.
That 50% first blood rate is rising now. The Valley again with another first blood, dude.
Oh, my goodness, that looked beautiful. And that's the reason why you pick up the Lilia.
Their
threat
is just so crazy, right? Both these two teams, especially RRQ Akira. Personally, if I'm the Valley playing this particular game, I feel like RRQ Brazil, the way that they literally strangle my game plan is there, and then all of a sudden the Valley pops up.
Oh, it's not a steal.
That's a steal.
Gets out. Gusta trying to deal the damage, but man, that play by Super Shark, that was a weird angle to get the wild charge on, and he executed it really well.
I mean, sometimes you want to go for the maximum value where you get like the knock-up and the stun. That moment, Super Shark just opted to go for Flicker and the knock-up so that the other members of the Valley can follow up with the stun themselves. With Fried Chicken and Mobazane being in there, plus the supplementary damage from Hoon, it allowed them to take the turtle easier compared to RRQ Brazil. That's why they now have 1,000 gold lead.
And here, with 1,000 gold lead, we all know that the Valley are really good at, just grasping onto that lead. They're utilizing it really well by already rotating across the map. Oh, giving a little bit more pressure. Fwide now going to be caught very low. King's looking for it.
Takashi does have the big black dragon, but Fried Chicken, well, recalls with the chicken recall.
Nice usage of the flicker, mid-animation of the ultimate, the bravest fighter, so that he definitely will not be clipped by King. The fact that this Martis doesn't have any kill or assist at 4 minutes, that's not how you want to play the Martis.
Yeah, and Zane is actually out-farming him too, right? Getting a bit more XP down. The gold is still very easily, turned around. RRQ Akira, this is their style. They like to play it passively, waiting for Gusta to get to those item power spikes. And even in the gold lane so far, I do believe Basic has been getting just the better trades in general, clearing out the waves properly. Louise, the kick. Onto the wrong side, though.
Yeah, that's a kick wasted by the side of RRQ Akira, right? Especially going into this total fight going in. Lewis will have to walk in without his ultimate, whereas the Valley, they have everything on board.
That mid control is doing them justice. Black Dragon form though by Takashi.
Black Dragon formed by Takashi. Sagan will be able to find an angle on top of real world manipulation. Takashi actually causing a lot of trouble against the Valley at the same time. Super Shark a little bit low. Has to try to spin. But White Chicken, he's already here as well. What was Zane? Oh no, Takashi will be bringing down the Grok. Lewis finds Hun as well, but Hun is a little bit low, but he's continuing to chase. He has the friends to chase down Lewis, but Lewis, that troll, super slick.
All right, turtle per kill. Which one is worth it here, the turtle or the kill?
I guess the fact that it is only the Graco was taken out, which is a roamer, not much importance when it comes to like the economy and the growth of a roamer because you get ambient gold anyways. Yep. This is much more for the Valley. As Mobile Zane secures the second, it's a global gold, you give it to the Claude as well.
Yeah. Oh, White Chicken, he goes ham at the bottom lane. The Black Lizard will fall.
Man, wow, what a play here by White Chicken. Hey, that's the
flex. That is the flex. And speaking of flexing, Lewis, where are you gonna go? Hun takes Lewis down right off the bat. So much flexing happening around the Valley.
Oh, this is a problem. Super Shark now has got the Radiant Armor. He's going to be tanking through majority of the damage output of RRQ Brazil. Only physical damage output could come from a Martis as well as the Yuzhong, and they're not big bursts. They're not big chunks. They're not be able to be lethal against the Valley. And now Harith as well as the Eve nullified by RRQ, by the Valley.
Look at how much amount of damage the Mobile Zane is actually absorbing.
Wait,
He's actually taking so much. Not only just that, Zane actually took away the orange buff. And Takashi, what are you going to do in the Black Dragon form? He's just going to spin around, just buying some time. But RRQ Akira, they're not given any time at all. They don't have enough damage.
And look at the wave denial in the XP lane. White Chicken knows that the minions will be able to take it down, just leaves it there so that the turtle...
Let's go and go all the way in. It's going to be the Purify will be activated. Lewis will not be able to connect the Dragon, but would not be able to convert into any kills as well.
We did not see it, but you saw Takashi taken out by White Chicken. Just one combo. You know that's a counter, right? Lapu Lapu can take out Yuzhong, especially with a massive lead when it comes to the economy. And then Super Shark just making it so that he's defending.
Okay, this could be it. The Zaman Force going in alongside with the real world manipulation. Hun just dropping bombs from afar.
Takashi.
No, the Valley was able to defend, but Zane, look at that in the mid lane. Holy moly.
Man, so much aggression here. So many 1v1s happening across the map. And like you mentioned, Wolf, this is the second time that Takashi has been solo killed by Wide, and you can see there's the zoning from Super Shark.
Super Shark going in wall charge as well, basically focusing on the turret. White Chicken already engaging. The flicker! Lewis will be taken down as now King desperately tried to spin away. That's one kill given over to the Valley.
Chicken is on point, man. My goodness, he's feeling it right now. 4,000 gold lead, that's the third kill over, and a flashy one onto Chicken. King gonna get zoned away from his own jungle. Zane's 2 levels ahead, about to be 3. Chicken, not again, man.
No. I think Chicken, he could be able to get it no matter how Zama zip it up, you won't be enough. White Chicken, okay, he missed us the stun, but look at the amount of regen for both these two. But Hun, he's here, and he's looking for blood. Hun does have the purple boots. He has to find away right now. King desperately trying to buy for time, but Hun will get stuck. Decimate to clean it up.
Meanwhile, look at the bottom lane.
There's so many action happening around Mirko. It's just crazy, the aggression coming up from the Valley.
Oh man, and on top of that, they pick up a turret 2. Zane against 4.
Zane against 4. Zama Force going in at the same time. Here comes the Blazing Duet coming off the base, spreading on the day. But Zane takes down Takashi.
They're still
it's
going.
Just crazy. Gusta Lagusta will not be able to survive as well. Basic by Mobile Zane. He's chasing Lewis down. It's just so crazy when you give the fragile to Mobile Zane. This is what you get.
The crossbow play coming out from the Valley allows for White Chicken to push top. So no matter what happened, even if it was a trade, it will be in the favor of the Valley. If it was just like a man-for-man exchange, it was in favor of the Valley already. Then they get the turret up top. Then they get Lord Influence. The Valley is just destroying the map of RRQ Akira. This game is theirs.
It comes down to 3 winning lanes for the Valley, right?
Yeah.
Well, except for the gold lane, but with 2 winning lanes in the mid lane and the XP lane, that's just it. There's not much pressure that RRQ Akira can play with, especially around the turtle that they've been trying to constantly force.
They're not gonna be invading the orange buff this time. 13 levels onto Mobile Zane. King even being zoned out. The stun connects.
It's not going to be enough. The Marth is proven to be a little bit too elusive, but the Valley is picking up fights in RRQ Akira's side of the jungle. It's just, I don't know how to climb up from this. There's not enough damage coming out from Akira's side of the roster.
Oh man, Zane is feeling it again. You can see the buy,
Wow.
you can see the Kalas coming in. 3-man recall. Hoon, just join him. Just join. 4-man. Wide. No, he's not going for it, but that's a 4-man recall in front of the base of RRQ Akira. And they might just be looking to dive in right here, right now, with Lord marching down in that bottom lane towards the base turret that's half HP.
The turret will, at the bottom side, will be able to be taken down. Look at how clumped up the Valley is. Lewis doesn't really dare to actually go into the Jit Kundo to knock people up. It's just nothing that RRQ Akira can do, but maybe this one, but I'm not too sure about whether Takashi wants to do this.
Look at want to clear the waves. At this point, defense is what RRQ Akira wants to do. They will just want to survive this, and they're doing it carefully. But you think about it, this is just 10 minutes into the game, and you have to commit so much just to defend.
Yeah, they have to come in a little bit to make a lot, but White Chicken going in the back line, basic zoning out with the Blazing Duet. It's only just Gusta Lugusta left in the own line, but that's the knockout coming out. White Chicken get kicked. Super Shot will be there to take him down. Takashi will be picking up that kill. Red One manipulation successfully defends Akira, and they survive for another fight.
Good value from RRQ Akira in terms of kills, but they did lose that base turret in that bottom lane. So honestly, it's still worth it for the Valley, and they're going to be able to seal away the purple buff.
Okay, Zaman Force going in. Gusta Lugusta is probably the only hope left for the side of Akira. But that's the holy hope that is already gone. And now Mobazay pushing on the Vantage. King will be able to just get out of dodge for now, but Basic, oh, look at them. They're hungry, and they want the kills.
2-0, just as you say that Gusta is the last hope, he gets melted down by Basic. 4-0-4 on the Claude. Mobazane tanking the turret up, showing absolutely no respect. 9,000 gold lead, the thumbs up as well. They're looking for another turret.
They're filling it, but Lewis, what can you do? You're kicking Super Shot all the way in the back line. It's going to be something happening in the real world manipulation as well. Gusta going into Summer Fog. That's Fried Chicken in the back line, just wrecking some havoc. The damage coming Gusta could be the only saving grace, but it's up to whether he actually pick up a good fight. But here comes the invisible dragon coming out of Takashi. The Petrify going down, but here comes Basic at the same time doing some damage in the back line. But here comes also the Blazing Duet. No enough damage and not enough heal for Akira, and they will need to fall. Gusta trying to actually getting out, but that's not enough. The Valley is just stalling on Brazil.
It is all over for RRQ Akira. The 4-man recall. The Valley knocks them out. It's another MPL champion under the belt of the Valley.
The Slayers of MPL. The Valley, looking scary. Even in M3, we almost counted them out. Even in M4, we were counting them out during the group stage.
And everybody just stepped up for the side of the Valley. They won each of their lanes. White Chicken was destroying Takashi. Many parts of that match. You see Super Shark just being so good at initiating, so good at providing vision for his teammates. Basic, knowing where to go. And Mobazane was actually the one who caught the Harris many times in this game. Underrated in this matchup and how he uses the Frederick. He knows where and how to time his knockups, his taunts. Hoon, of course, the massive play with the Lilia.
Well, for the crowd here, for all the Valley fans, give it up one more time for the Valley as they make their way across the stage. Analysts, we're going to throw it back to you to dissect again what happened.